Well, Prosecutor George Baloyi is today expected to re-examine state witness Sergeant Vusimuzi Mogane in the Senzo Meyiwa Murder Trial at the High Court in Pretoria. Mogane is one of the investigating officers called to testify in the trial of 5 men accused of murdering the Bafana Bafana captain in 2014 at Kelly Khumalo's home in Vosloorus, east of Johannesburg. The defense is challenging the admissibility of pointing out and confession statements as well, reportedly made by the first and second accused. For more on this story, let's cross live to SABC News senior reporter Chriselda Lewis. Chriselda, a good morning to you. So much time speaking about the validity of a confession. Let's talk a little bit about highlights from yesterday and what we're expecting today.
Well, Naledi, another shocker in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Within a trial yesterday, the state's current witness on the stand, Sergeant Vusimuzi Mogane, yesterday basically accusing the defense of furnishing or leaking a confidential police document to the accused. Now, this document contained, Naledi, amongst other things, the names of witnesses of other cases Mogane was working on, which allegedly involve some of the accused that are currently on the stand, guns, kidnapping, and even threats. This is what we heard in court yesterday. That document was given to the state and the court had basically ordered that it only be shared with it and the defense. But Mogane basically told the court yesterday that during one of the short adjournments, he spotted accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, and the other accused having sight of this document and even perusing it. So Judge Ratamukwatleng was visibly upset and even castigated the defense counsel, lamenting how they could bring that document into their client's possession. Advocate Tulani Mngomezulu, who you would know represents accused number 1 and 2, basically after the judge had demanded answers, he said he never consulted with his clients on that document. So, did Charles Mnisi, who's advocate for accused number 3, as well as advocate Zandile Mshololo for accused number 5, basically those 3 saying that they did not share or even consult their clients on that particular document. However, advocate Kelly Khumalo, who said he did so simply on the basis that he had to consult with his client on one case already mentioned in Mogane's affidavit. So that had basically led to the judge then ruling that the document cannot be used in these court proceedings. But then we had an about turn at about after lunch where the judge basically said that after consultation with authorities, he would allow the use of this document and allow it on the basis in case the matter goes to the Supreme Court of Appeal. So that document, Naledi, just to shed some light on the importance of it, that document was requested by the court after Mogane had basically said or given a reason why he'd driven around with accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, for about 10 to 12 hours when Mogane had booked Ntanzi out of police cells. This was on the 18th of June 2020, and he basically said that he did that because he was attending to other cases. But remember, on the backdrop of this, the defense has always maintained that in these numerous times that the accused had been booked out, that the accused in this instance had been driven around with between 10 to 12 hours and had been booked out multiple times out of police cells, this pertaining, of course, to accused number 1 and 2. The defense maintains that they'd been assaulted on multiple occasions. So this morning, what we're expecting to happen, State Prosecutor Advocate George Baloyi will conclude re-examination of Mogane, and we're expecting another witness to take the stand. 10 o'clock, it's also live on the SABC YouTube page, as well as SABC Plus.
Yeah, and of course we'll try and bring bits and pieces of those court proceedings as well. Chriselda Lewis, our senior reporter there at the High Court in Pretoria, giving us an update on the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial.